I have come across many movies, articles, and I've read many interviews which highlighted the faults present in the current education system. It is no secret that it promotes information over knowledge. I'm sure all of us have dreamed for it to be the exact opposite, where students know exactly what they are learning and why they are learning it. Well, according to me, the new education policy recently put forth by the Indian government is here as a step towards achieving this dream of ours. Warm wishes to everyone. My name is Abha Tamankar and I'm here today to talk about advantages and disadvantages of this new education system. The policy ensures globalization of education, which will make Indian education more relatable, more acceptable worldwide. The previous 10 plus 2 system, which started in the first standard, is going to be changed into 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, meaning even kindergarten syllabus and methodology of teaching will be fixed. There will be inclusion of classes for disabled or differently abled people, which will help them bring at par with the rest of the students and create a sense of acceptance countrywide. There will also be inclusion of traditional subjects along with languages, culture, heritage, etc., which will keep students at root with their culture. However, it may cause a difficulty to the students who frequently change schools and colleges. Another main inclusion in the primary education will be the introduction of technical subjects. This has been seen as a threat to the employment of skilled workers such as plumbers, electricians, artisans, etc. However, such people will be able to impart their knowledge on students, in turn creating even more skilled workers, even better skilled workers for the future generations. Along with technical subjects, vocational subjects have also been given a boost. Coding, for example, is going to be taught right from the 6th standard. Let's take a moment to think about the schools and students which will not be able to afford softwares, computers, or teaching resources for such vocational subjects. It will be very difficult for them to keep up with the education system. The overall advantage for schooling life of this policy is that it is going to ensure increase in literacy, which will be very better for our country. Also, it is going to include hands-on interactive activities, which has been the overall point of the conversation. In disadvantages for schooling children is that they are required to make choices at a very young stage, an age where they are not capable of making choices for themselves. This may result in parents making choice for them, which is very harmful for them on an individual level. Moving on to higher education, the big talk of the town. The dropout students will be able to come back to college anytime they want. They will be able to get credits as well as recognition for the amount of college they have completed. For students suffering due to medical, financial, or personal reasons who have to drop out of college, this becomes a push to them for completing their education. For other students, it may give a sense of a for granted attitude towards education. This may reduce the credibility of any type of degree. Personally talking, it is difficult to manage academics as well as extracurricular activities. Well, the policy is here to solve it for you. The policy ensures credits given to extracurricular activities as well as multidisciplinary subjects. Hence, the students can pursue his or her hobbies or his or her subjects of liking apart from the degree. For students of engineering, humanity and sciences, there will be a split in the subject structure. For the students who want to pursue industrial jobs, it will be regular bachelor's and master degree. However, the students who want to pursue research, they will be able to continue with the research of their field in the last year of college. The policy ensures that research is given a boost. Since the policy gives so much importance to research, it is going to help in the achievement of Atmanirbhar Bharat, that means self-independent India. It is also going to give free will to all the students. However, let's remember that even freedom comes with chaos. Like any other thing, this policy also has its ups and downs. However, I can assure you that it is a positive step towards the advancement of our country. I believe that we should support it, positively criticize it, as well as help it in any way possible. Thank you.